Hello students, in last lecture we studied direction angle, direction cosines and direction ratios. And I tell you that what you have to remember, that is direction cosines are unique. It is cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma. What is direction angles? Alpha, beta and gamma. These are the direction angles and which is made with the positive direction of x-axis. And next is direction cosines of I cap, j cap and k cap. Direction ratios of I cap is 1 0 0, k cap is, j cap is 0 1 0 and k cap is 0 0 1. And three formulas, that is relation between direction ratios and direction cosines, which is L is equal to plus or minus a upon root of a square plus b square plus c square. M is equal to plus or minus b upon root of a square plus b square plus c square, and c is equal to plus or minus c divided by n is equal to plus or minus c divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. So these three formulas, that is relation between direction ratios and direction cosines. Today we studied some examples based on the direction ratios and direction cosines. Very simple examples. So our first example is determine whether, first example, determine whether A bar and B bar are orthogonal, parallel or neither. Here A bar is equal to minus 9 I cap plus 6 j cap plus 15 k cap. B bar is equal to 6 I cap minus 4 j cap minus 10 k cap. Very simple examples. These examples based on direction ratios and direction cosines usually asked in MCQs or CET examination. So these are very simple concept, direction cosines and direction ratios. You just have to study. Determine whether A bar and B bar are orthogonal, parallel or neither. We have to determine these two vectors are orthogonal. Orthogonal means perpendicular or parallel. So we know the concept of perpendicular. If A bar dot B bar is equal to 0, if A bar dot B bar is equal to 0, then these two vectors are perpendicular. And if the coefficient of A bar and B bar are in proportion, coefficients are in proportion, A1 upon B1 is equal to A2 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2, then it is proportion. And if these coefficients are in proportion, then these two vectors are parallel. So we firstly check for the orthogonal or perpendicular. For that we find A bar dot B bar. A bar dot B bar. We know A bar. What is A bar? Minus 9 I cap plus 6 j cap plus 15 k cap. Dot. What is B bar? 6 I cap minus 4 j cap minus 10 k cap is equal to. Here we will get the dot product. How we get the dot product of two vectors? Multiply same coefficients of same unit vectors, that is multiplication of I cap and I cap, that is minus 9 into 6, that is minus 54, right? Then plus multiplication of j cap and j cap, 6 into 4, that is 24, and that minus sign, that is minus 24. And 15 into minus 10, which is sin is plus 15 into minus 10, that is minus 150 Here all three terms have a negative sign, so we add these three terms. So this value is not equal to 0. This value is not equal to 0. Then a bar is not perpendicular to b bar. Obviously, if a bar dot b bar is equal to 0, then a bar is perpendicular to b bar. But this value is not equal to 0, so a bar is not orthogonal to b bar. A bar is not orthogonal to b bar, or a bar and b bar are not orthogonal. Now next, what is next? We have to check. Next, consider is parallel. For that, we get its coefficients in proportion. Suppose a bar is equal to a1 I cap, or we write minus 9 I cap plus 6 j cap plus 15 k cap, we know, and b bar is equal to 6 I cap minus 4 j cap minus 10 k cap. So we get its proportionality, that is minus 9 by 6, which is equal to 6 upon minus 4, which is equal to 15 divided by minus 10. Here I cap coefficient are in proportion, j cap and k cap. Now these ratios, its ratio and its ratio. Look at these ratios. Its value is minus 3 by 2. Its value also minus 3 by 2. And its value is also minus 3 by 2. If we divide by 3, if we divide by 2, if we divide by 5, that ratio is similar. If that ratio is similar, that is these coefficients are in proportion. If these coefficients are in proportion, then a bar is parallel to b bar. Then this a bar is parallel to b bar. So its answer is a bar is parallel to b bar. This is our first example. Now second example. If a vector has direction angles, if a vector has direction angles 45 degree and 60 degree, then find the third angle. Find the third angle. Now, if a vector has direction angle 45 degree and 60 degree, then find the third angle. Before this example, I tell you one thing. What are the direction cosines? Direction cosines are L, M and N. L means cos alpha, M means cos beta and N means cos gamma. There is a relation between L, M and N. What is that relation? That is L square plus M square plus L square is equal to 1. That relation is L square plus M square plus N square is equal to 1. So you have to remember this also. L square plus M square plus N square is 1. L is cos alpha. So cos alpha square, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma, it is also 1. So you have to remember this point. There is cos square alpha, cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. And you don't have its proof. You don't have its proof. You have to just formula. You have to remember just formula. That is cos square alpha plus cos square gamma plus cos square beta is equal to 1. So we use this formula in this example. They give us two angles, any two angles, 45 45 degree and 60 degree. So suppose alpha is equal to 45 degree, beta is equal to 60 degree, and we have to find the gamma, third angle. That is, we have to find gamma. Now we know the relation. What is that? Cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. So we put its value of alpha and beta in this formula. So cos square 45 degree plus cos square 60 degree plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. What is cos 45? Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 bracket square. What is cos 60? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2 bracket square. What is cos gamma? We have to find the value of gamma. So it is, write it as it is 1. 1 by root 2 square is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4 plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. Here we multiply this by 2. So we get 2 by 4. 2 by 4 add into 1 by 4, that is 3 by 4 is equal plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. So cos square gamma is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4. So cos square gamma is equal to 1 by 4. If we take its square root, so cos gamma is equal to 1 by 2 square root. Cos gamma is equal to 1 by 2. If cos gamma is equal to 1 by 2, then what is the value of a 1 by 2 of cosine of that angle? That is cos gamma is equal to cos. What is the value of that angle? That is 1 by 2. It is 60 degree. It is 60 degree. So here is cos is 60 degree. If we compare this equality, cos, therefore gamma is equal to 60 degree or pi by 3 radian. So value of a gamma is pi by 3 radian. This is our third angle. Now next example. Next example is, if a line makes, third example, if a line makes 90 degree, 135 degree, 45 degree with the x, y and z axis respectively, then find its direction cosines. Then find its direction cosines. If a line makes 90, 135 degree and 45 degree with the x, y, z axis respectively, then find its direction cosines. We have to find its direction cosine. That is, we have to find L, M and N. What is L? L is cos alpha, M is cos beta, N is cos gamma. They will give us alpha, beta, gamma. What is alpha? Alpha is equal to 90 degree, beta is equal to 135 degree and gamma is equal to 45. So L is equal to cos alpha, which is equal to cos 90 degree, M is equal to cos beta, which is equal to cos 135 degree, and N is equal to cos gamma, which is equal to cos 45 degree. So what is Cos 90 degree, it is 0. What is cos 135? We don't have the value of a 135 degree. So we use here allied angle formula. That is cos 135 means 180 degree minus 45 degree. 180 degree minus 45 degree. So what is cos of 180 minus theta? Cos of 180 minus theta is minus cos theta. That is minus cos 45 degree. And value of a cos 45 is 1 by 2. That is minus 1 by root 2. And cos of 45 degree it is also 1 by root 2. So the direction cosine is equal to 0 minus 1 by root 2 and 1 by root 2. This is very simple example for 1 mark. Now, or it will be asked in MCQ. Now, next example. Next example, if a line has the direction ratio, if a line has direction ratio 4, minus 12, 18, then find its direction cosine. Then find its direction cosine. They give us direction ratios. Direction ratio means what? That is ABC. A is equal to 4, B is equal to minus 12 and C is equal to 18. A, B and C. We have to find direction cosine. Direction cosine means L, M and N. So what is formula? L is equal to plus or minus A upon root of A square plus B square plus C square. M is equal to plus or minus B upon root of A square plus B square plus C square. And N is equal to plus or minus C upon root of A square plus B square plus C square. Now, A. What is the value of A? A is 4. 4 upon root of 4 square minus 12 square plus 18 square is equal to, here plus or minus, it is minus 12 divided by root of 4 square plus minus 12 square plus 18 square plus or minus 18 divided by root of 4 square plus minus 12 square plus 18 square. Now we know that the direction cosines are unique. So for the convenience, we don't take its plus or minus, plus or minus, plus or minus. We can't take the plus or minus, plus or minus, plus or minus sign in our next step. So its value is 4 divided by, we take only positive sign. So 4 divided by root of 4 square means 16, 12 square, square of a 12, that is 144, and square of 18, that is plus 324. Similarly, minus 12 divided by similarly 18. So what is its value? 4 divided by 16 plus 144 plus, so it is 10 plus 4, that is 14, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is 3 and that is 4. 3 plus 1. That is 484. And what is its square root? It is 22. It is the square of a 22. 484. So its value is 4 upon 22. So similarly, denominator are same. So its value is also 484, which is equal to minus 12 upon 22. It is also 484. So its value is 18 upon 22. So direction cosines is equal to direction cosine 4 upon 22. If we divide by 2, then we will get 2 upon 11. If we divide by 2, then we get minus 6 upon 11. If we divide by 2, then we get 9 upon 11. So this is the direction cosine of that line. So these are the 4 examples. These are very simple examples. And you have to know only 3 or 4 formulas, only 4 things belongs to that point, that is direction angles alpha, beta, gamma, direction cosines cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, relation between that is cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1, and lastly these formulas, that is L is equal to M is equal to and N is equal to. So thank you.